Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome back to Aokana, part 18, and we have completed the Rika ending route. Rika's route, basically. So now then, our question remains for us is, who shall we go with next? Well, because we're here at the start, you probably have a good idea as to who we're going for next time around. Right now, actually. Mashiro, this little rugrat, I want you to stay. I know she probably wants me to reassure her, so I will. No, I have to. I'll keep my promise next time. I swear. That's the only answer I can give her. I want her to take practice more seriously from now on, so I'll do everything in my power to become a coach who can properly reward her hard work. I just hope she understands that. Why did you look peed off again? This is unexpected. Don't tell me she wanted me to tell her to quit. You know, it kind of feels like you repeat yourself a lot. That just means I have a ton of faith in what I'm saying. Maybe, but when you overstate something, it also feels like you're saying it just to say it. Seriously? What do you want from me then? Please reflect on what you just said. No thanks. Why not? It was probably pretty embarrassing. Oh, I'm glad you noticed. What exactly do you want from me, Mashiro? Liar. Oh, come on. I wasn't trying to upset you there. Liar, liar. Ugh. Her words strike deep. If you don't stop, I might just cry. Fine. I'm sorry, senpai. To be honest, I don't really hold that against you. It's not all your fault. You know, you're just rubbing salt into the wound at this point. Now, let's get back to the clubroom and start practice. I'll probably forget about all these little worries once I see Misaki-senpai. Should have known you'd say that. I'm a little disappointed that nothing seems to have changed after the tournament. And Mashiro, well, I feel a bit better already. However, I don't actually process that quiet mutter. I wonder how the grand finals and aftermath comes to an end. Okay, we've done with that. Several trails cut through the sky, the clear blue sky, 2 of them to be more precise, and my eyes are focused on the second. I don't know who it is, Asuka, Prez, Mashiro, or Masaki, but they're racing through the sky so fast I can hardly keep up. I don't know why, but this all feels oddly nostalgic. Oh wait, I remember now. When was it again? I honestly can't remember anything. Except that I was gritting my teeth, on my knees, looking straight up. The wind wheezes past me in this dream. The audience then erupts in applause. Looking up, I see the blinding light of the midsummer sun, and looking down, I see that light reflected off the water's surface. Everything seems so vague and fuzzy to me, but that's not why I know this is a dream. Even though I know it should be painfully hot outside, my body feels cold, frighteningly cold. And that's because of the pain, the anger, the frustration I feel. I know what happens next. I know that they're going to lose. Each and every one of them are. And I can't change that. After all, it's all in the past now. Still, I try. Don't give up. You can still do this. I promised I'd help them win, though honestly I don't remember who I made that promise to. Was it all of them, or just one? As I look to the sky again, I can see 2 contrails twisting and turning around each other as the match intensifies. This is it. I take a deep breath, then get back to cheering. I know there's no point in it, since we're using headsets, but I can't fight this urge. At this point, I can't tell whether my body is still cold or not. I give in to my best instincts and begin screaming at the top of my lungs. Not long after the match concludes, I'm forced to stand here and stare at the expressions of defeat and resignation on my player's face. Gradually, they grow distant and fade into the background. Ah! I jerk up in my bed. Unfortunately, my dream ended too soon. All I see now is blue in all directions. A pure colour throughout, and then those old emotions resurface. I remember the anger and fear I felt, the utter resignation. I've been traumatized for years by what happened that day. Sure, things have been looking up lately, but I can never forget that day. My muscles tense up as fear grips my body. I begin to break into a cold sweat. Anything but this. I'll be forced to watch as everything that's important to me is taken away. My confidence, my fame, my love for the sport, and the sky itself. Stop, please. No more. I shut my eyes in a desperate attempt to block out this painful episode from my past. Let's head back to the club room then. It's about time for practice. Huh? Was that all a dream? Guess so. Now that I am upright, I notice a sweat sticking to my body. A chill runs down my spine. I take a deep breath to calm myself. Why am I seeing that dream again? I do not know. Small doesn't mean weak. Exactly. Look at Yoda, for example. Hey, I'm back! I get a better grip on the bag full of snacks and drinks I'm carrying as I enter the club room. Welcome back! Asuka, who's been waiting here with the others, stands up and runs over to me from across the bus. It's hot out there, isn't it? Here, use this towel to wipe off the sweat. Thanks. It's been a few days since the summer tournament. Gosh, we're going back here now. And we're throwing a party today to celebrate. You know, I still can't believe you're the one who suggested this. Same here. I would have expected someone as uptight as him to... Oh, what do you mean? Call me uptight. Really? I thought it was a great idea personally. Thank you, Asuka. I guess it was a bit out of character for me. Our initial goal as a club was to place well at the tournament, but that's all done now. I'm feeling a bit burnt out, and I'm sure the others are too. If I still had my motivation from before the tournament, I probably would have come up with a new goal for everyone, pepped them up, and gotten right to practice again. Any good coach should be able to keep spirits high even after an underwhelming performance. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Maybe there's some catch. Misaki has a very subtle smirk on her face, like she's seen right through my master plan or something. Oh, the classic bait. Lures us in with some enticing, then when he has us right where he wants us, he carries out his sinister plan. That's definitely something I could see him doing. Ugh, seriously? I'm sick and tired of these guys doing this to me. There's no catch or anything. I just got the idea because of his dream I had last night. Weird. I feel like I usually wouldn't ever reveal something so personal to me. Oh, did some evil spirit say they'd put a curse on you if you didn't throw a party or what? Not really. It was more solemn. Almost like a funeral. Why are you looking at me? Stop that. You're scaring me. Please tell me you didn't have some ominous dream involving me. I avert my eyes. Realising what I just said, I don't want to scare Mashiro. I made a ton of these. Oh, cool. Asuka made some garlands for some string together origami paper rings. Yep, they definitely helped set the party atmosphere. She probably worked real hard to make these while I was gone. Alright, guess I'll go get Shinon to put them up. Wait, hold on for that. We don't need that done right away. Why's that? Hey there, Madoka. Oh, and Hinata's back too. Press shows up right on cue. Where the hell have you been, Shinon? We've all been hard at work here, and you've been doing what? Walking around aimlessly? Oh, come on. You should know exactly what I've been doing. You're the one who texted me and gave me the impossible task of roping Miss Kagami into this. Oh, right. Nice work out there. She said to tell her when we're all ready. What? Let go, as Madoka-chan. Let go, Madoka-chan. Let's go, Madoka-chan. Okay. Yep. They bolt out of the bus right after hearing that. Probably to go get Aoi-san. Man, those girls. They didn't even let you finish. If you had a sister, you would understand Hinata. They never listen to you. He has a grin on his face, though, so I guess he does love her despite everything. Of course they do, they're siblings. I was about to say sisters, but siblings is far more accurate. Well, why don't we go ahead and put the snacks on the table so we can get this party started when they get back? Yes! Now, we better save the snacks for last. Misaki! Yeah, when it comes to food, for goodness, Masaya. Here, Misaki-senpai, bought some extra snacks just for you. Guess we'd better start by clearing that. Where are these garlands for? What are these garlands for? Just leave those there for now. Oh, okay. Our preparations continue. Give us a toast, Prez. But make sure to keep it short. I know. To tell you guys the truth, I still cannot believe how far we've come. Oh boy, here comes the hour-long speech. Leave him be. Just a few months back, I was the only member of this club. It never bothered me much, since I loved FC, but I always kind of wished... She wants snacks! Tobisawa? Sorry, just wait a little longer. I need to say this. But now I have friends in this club with me, which honestly feels like a miracle. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you, starting with... I don't know why I'm finding this so funny. Cheers! Woohoo! Poor guy. His heartful moment was just robbed from him, thanks to Masaki's endless, gluttonous nature. Oh well, it's not that he had much choice. Anyone would care of being glared at by Masaki like that. God, what is even going on over here? Aoi-san just shakes her head. Thank you so much for being our advisor, Miss Kagami. Here, let me refill your drink. When it's empty. Sorry for dragging you into this. Oh, it's fine. I appreciate you guys inviting me, really. Here we are again. 596, 274, 513, 427, 117, 408. What are these numbers for? 521, 487, 211, 621, 774, 391. What's some of these numbers? 5,348. Oh? What does the calculator say, Asuka-chan? Did he get it right? 3,956. So, 3,965. What? Too bad. You won't win the title of human calculator today, Shinon. Man, how'd I mess it up? Guess I don't have enough muscles in my brain. Actually, the calculator was wrong. What? Really? Yep, must have been an input error. Oh gosh, Madoka-chan, could you repeat those numbers again? It was just a random generated string of numbers I don't even remember anymore. I feel like you should remember. Yeah, once you get the numbers, write them down so you can re-input them. After an hour or two of festivities, the party comes to an end. Probably time to wrap this up. Already? Fine by me. We've partied enough anyway. Well, you may be. You've already gobbled up all the snacks we had. Asuka-senpai, it's time. You're right, almost forgot. Oh, same. The three girls have moved to a corner of the bus to discuss something. After a few minutes, they come back. Okay, everyone, line up. Why? What are we doing? Just do it. We give in to their demands and line up despite the puzzled look on our faces. First Madoka, then Prez, then Aoi-san, and then finally me. First up, Madoka-chan. Ta-da! Asuka pulls off the garlands from behind her back, the ones she's made that we all forgot about. They're a bit shorter than the ones people hang up on across the walls. Also, the ends are connected together, so they look like they look kind of like the les you see Hawaiian people wear. Lies? Oh, I see. This explains why they told us to leave them be. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful manager, Madoka-chan. Your smile always cheers us up during practice. Hey, stop that, you're making me blush. Well, you can be a little too energetic at times. Yeah, I didn't really know what you were like that. So, I didn't really know you were like that before we joined the FC club. Well, you guys totally killed this emotional moment. I do like that part of you, though. You're an invaluable part of our team. Thanks, Madoka. Come on, guys. Are you trying to make me cry or what? Make up your minds. That's not what we planned on doing. All three of them take the lie, ready to put it around her neck. Hold up, if you do that, I won't be able to stop the waterworks. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you refuse to take it. I have a handkerchief if you need one. I'm trying not to cry. Oh, after that little exchange, she gives in and takes the lie with a thank you. Thank you so much, guys. You're the best players I've ever taken care of. You're the only players I've ever taken care of. No, no, they're the only players you've ever taken care of. Oh, this game continues to be funny. Next up is our club president. How come I'm not handing out the lies with you guys? Well, we need to thank you. After all, you're the whole reason the club exists. If you'd given up at any point along the way, this club would have gone long before we ever came along. Thanks for sticking in there, Prez. Why are you thanking me? You did all the work. This should be the other way round. Man, this dirt in my eyes is killing me. It's tears. Yeah. After that hackneyed excuse, he burst into tears. The girls are bewildered for a brief moment, but ultimately decide to just put the lie in his hands. You're up next, Miss Kagami. Thanks for doing all of this, I appreciate it. Hiro-san swiftly steals the lie out of Asuka's hands. Spare me all the sentimental words if you don't mind, but I will take the lie. The three of them bow as their way of showing gratitude. I guess it's my turn now, huh? And last, but certainly not least, Masaya-san. Same with Miss Kagami. Spare me that I'm not good with all this mushy stuff, so I try to take the easy way out, but the girls don't let me. No, we have to. There are tons of things we need to say to you. They predicted my response, huh? Masaya-san? Yeah? The sudden energy in her voice makes me flinch for a second. We really cannot thank you enough for all you've done. You're the best coach ever. I'm the only coach ever. Yep, stole the words right out of my mouth. Thanks. I feel a slight sting in my chest. I hope you'll keep up the good work so we'll get better and better. But it quickly subsides. Wait, why are you holding out your hand? I want to shake your hand as a way of saying thank you. Not even a second later, she vigorously shaking my hand up and down. Ow! She's so forceful I almost think she's about to dislocate my shoulder. But her beaming smile makes me forget all of that. Then, for no particular reason, I turn toward the other two girls. Mashiro looks at my hand, then her own, then after a brief moment of deliberation, she wipes her hand on her uniform. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Me neither. That's fine. I totally saw how Mashiro was slowly stretching her hand out toward me, then quickly pulled it back once Misaki spoke, but I won't mention that. Asuka and Misaki both thanked me, which only leaves one. I don't mean to pressure her, but my gaze is naturally drawn to her. Mashiro. She just kind of stands there for a moment, but after a few seconds pass, she winks. Not in a seductive way, though. It's more of a do the you-know-what kind of wink. Oh, sorry about that. Does she want me to go along with something? Well, I guess I should at least say something. Go right ahead. Thank you for coaching me, Masaya-senpai. She bows so deeply that her pigtails swing. Oh, wait. You already thanked me the day after the tournament when we were alone. Senpai? Hey! She scurries up to me and makes a motion like she's about to grab me by the collar. The whole reason I winked at you was so you keep quiet about that. How did you not understand? Because we're not psychic. Oh, so that's what the wink was about. My bad. She's fuming. I knew that would cause misunderstandings. I didn't even bother to warn you in advance. How could you just... You were alone somewhere? And you were winking at him? Look what you've done now! I'm sorry. Honestly, Mashiro's the one fanning the flames at this point, but I don't really care, so I just nod along and stay silent. Nothing happened between us. Nothing at all. Yeah, the more you speak, the more sus you are, Mashiro. Frantically denying it just makes it seem, more guilty. I don't need your cheekiness right now. You could at least let me finish. Guess you finally found that special someone, Mashiro. Man, I'm glad for you, really. No, it's not like that. And besides, you're my special someone, Misaki-senpai. Ugh. I know, this is all my fault. I get ready to try and soothe things over after being urged, or rather, threatened, by Mashiro's menacing stare when... Masaya-san? Asuka? What's this? Asuka looks over like an abandoned puppy as if she wants to join Hinata-kan's party. No, you're wrong. Maybe it's just me then. Hurry up and do something, senpai. Misaki-senpai thinks there's something going on between us. Only if you take care of Asuka. What did I do wrong? Try not to drag this out too long. You can't stay at school for much longer. I'm still trying to understand what's going on. Relationship problems. No, we're not. Actually, you know what? I don't even care anymore. She slumps her shoulders dejectedly. I'm just going to follow Misaki-senpai, so gossip all you want. Nah, you really don't have to follow me. Maybe not, but I will. Well, we got a bit off track, but I was going to say something to you, Masaya-senpai. After that slightly peeved reply to Misaki, she goes on. I hope you keep coaching us from here on out. Of course. What she said. That's all you're going to say? I didn't expect much more from her, but still. Okay, now lower your head so we can put the lie on. This is a token of gratitude from us to you, so thank you. You're a wonderful coach. We've been your only coach. Asuka-senpai, you just made it sound like he's quitting. Oh right, I guess what I should say is... Thank you, and we hope you continue to teach us all sorts of new things. Yeah, thanks for always being such a great coach. Thanks a ton. Misaki-chan. Misaki-senpai? Haha. They put the lie around my neck. I can't see who started it with my head down, but I hear a round of applause. This is really embarrassing. I just want to crawl into a hole and die. To be honest, I half expected this to turn into a pity party, since spirits were pretty low after the tournament and all. So I can't believe things turned out so well. I feel so happy right now. It looks good on you, senpai. Don't think I'm missing the sarcasm, Mashiro. Alright, that's it for our little appreciation ceremony. Thank you, everyone. Hold up. What is it? Do you have any of those lies left? Yeah, we do have some. Wait, what are you going to do? Are you going to do what I think you are? Yep, for you girls, honestly, we're just as thankful for you. You made doing all of this worthwhile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Whoa, Hinata-kan, you go. You should be here helping me. Yeah, but you have to decide who puts the lies on who. Are you sure you want that? I want to thank each of them individually. Whoa, look at this play go! Oh, come on. We have exactly 3 lies left. I think I'll go left to right. So Asuka, then Misaki, then Mashiro. Asuka standing there with a big smile. Misaki looks bored as usual, and Mashiro is adjusting her hair embarrassedly. Asuka. Yes? Even though I owe Prez a lot of thanks for starting the club, I still have to say I wouldn't be standing here today if not for you. Thanks for always putting in 110%. I appreciate your enthusiasm and effort. Masaya-san. I put the lie on Asuka, then move over to Misaki. Misaki. Masaya. Why are you closing your eyes? I gave her a light flick on the forehead. Sorry, I'm just not good with this stuff. I can relate, but that's no excuse. Well, I guess I don't necessarily need to maintain the same levels of seriousness for everyone. I'll let you have the best part of this lie. You're making it sound like a piece of meat. Don't know if I really want that. This part here with the gold and silver paper. Want it? I'm the one who thought would... I'm the one you thought would like this? Well, yeah, I kind of thought she'd enjoy glittery, shiny stuff. It was just a baseless assumption on my part, though. Thanks a lot, Misaki. You were the only member with any experience, so you really helped the rest of the team improve. I was just having fun, that's all. And that's part of FC, is to have fun. I hold the lie out and she takes it. And now for the last one. Okay, so what should I say? Something that won't tick her off. That might be a little hard though, considering she's already glaring at me for some reason. Hurry up and say something, it's getting awkward. Well, colour me surprised. Not that you even need to say anything. I already know what you think of me. I'm basically just Misaki Senpai's tag-along, right? That's not true. You'd say that even if I was right. Look, don't put yourself down like that. I wasn't sure whether to say that first, but I think I'll tell her my honest feelings now. I'll admit we weren't the best of friends in the early days. You were always cheeky with me, sassy, and seemingly hated me just because I was friends with Misaki. Honestly, I didn't really know what to make of you. You are also kind of scary too. Plus, it gets annoying how clingy and obsessive you were with... Oh yeah, of course, this is Mashiro speaking. Sorry, Masaya speaking. It gets annoyingly how clingy and obsessed you are with Misaki, and honestly, a lot of that stuff is still the same now. Hey, Masaya? Yeah, Misaki? The hell are you doing? Huh? I look back and notice Mashiro quivering, probably with rage. Sheesh, I screwed up. Once I got started, it just kind of all came out like that. Thank you for having me in this club, but I'm done now. Bye. Wait, just let me finish. I blocked the way to prevent her from leaving. What more is there even to say? According to you, I'm just cheeky, sassy, and I supposedly hate your guts. She memorized all of that? I'm scary, annoying, two-faced, and an all-round unpleasant person to be around. Look, I was trying to provide some build-up, okay? Like, how we got over all that and became friends. I mean it. I'm sure that's exactly what you were going to say. Just think about it. Why would I wait until a moment like this to start trashing you? You know me, Mashiro. I'm not some scumbag. Well, you're right. If you were, I wouldn't have let you coach me. Phew. I did upset her by saying all that. But it was the truth. For goodness sakes, you latch onto one person like that, almost as if they're a goddess. I did upset her by saying all that, but it doesn't seem to have made her lose trust in me. That's good. You can be a handful, though. Sometimes you'll just space out and I can't even tell what's on your mind. You can also be super unreasonable. And you're so chummy with Misaki Senpai that it makes me jealous. Those first two sound more like Misaki than me, but that's just my opinion. Still, when it comes to FC at least, you actually act the part of a coach. Oh? I still remember the lie. Thanks for playing with us, Mashiro. I hope you keep up the good work. Well, sure, I'm here to stay as long as Misaki Senpai is. She ends with one of those cheeky responses I've come to know her for. Man, those things really hit you where it hurts. I agree, but Shinin, you saying that out loud is a total buzzkill. Alright, let's finish off this party the right way. Everyone, gather round. We'll do a group huddle to pump ourselves up for the full tournament. Well, are you serious? That's a great idea. Wait, you actually want to do something like that, Asuka-senpai? Look, let's be nice to Prez just this once. Fine, but you and Madoka gotta go next to him. Oh my gosh, why are you so sweaty? Where's a towel? Arms around my shoulders, Madoka. Let's do this. Another perfect moment. Wait, I just... There goes our manager. RIP. Cool, I'll take her spot. Hey, I'm not dead. Would you like to join us, Miss Kagami? Oh no, I'm fine. But do you think there's enough space here to do one? It's a little cramped. Good point. We immediately head outside. The cicadas are as loud as ever. And the sun is still out in full force. We're all beginning to sweat a bit. All 6 of us huddle up, put our arms around each other and face inward. Wow, us press. Gotcha. Well, with the summer tournament behind us, we'll have a fresh start from here on out. And I think this is the perfect time for me to step down and appoint Hinata as the new club president. Wait, what? My head jolts up after hearing this sudden announcement. Wow, you got a promotion, Masaya said. Wait, we wouldn't even agree to this at first. Congratulations. It makes sense. He's the best fit. Did Madoka want that position or what? It still seems a bit early for you to retire, Prez. And besides, you should give us a fair warning before you do something like that. Well, the idea just came to me not too long ago. You'll do it though, won't you? If nobody has any objections, sure, Madoka. I approve. No complaints here. I'm with Masaki, of course. Why can't you just have your own opinion, Mashiro? Fine, I don't care. Hell, sometimes the number 2 in an organization is a real big shot. Okay, manager. Thank you guys. Well, with the exception of Madoka. Wow, rude. Keep that comment to yourself. I'll do everything I can to be a capable president, so I'd appreciate all of your support. They all lower their arms and clap for me. Why'd you wait until after our huddle for this? Alright, here's your first job as a president, Hinata. Lead the group huddle. Should have known we'd have to do another. Well, if you have any complaints, direct them toward our former president. Oh, come on, don't complain, just do it. We gather round again. All smiles. Alright, everyone. I'll say Kunahama, then you repeat after me. Roger. Okay. But before we can put our arms around each other. Sorry, I've got a quick announcement to make before that. One lone member of the group steps outside the circle. What's up? I'm gonna retire alongside Prez? Misaki-senpai? Misaki-chan? What are you saying, Misaki? That's fine. Masaya-senpai? Catch you guys later, then. Misaki casually walks off, waving her hand. We just stand and watch her leave, and after she's gone, we all look at each other in confusion. Let's do this. I break the silence and get back to our chant. Let's go, Kunahama. Next stop before tournament. And that was it. My first day as a president ended on a rather melancholic note. What was she thinking? Why? Why what? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Why did you quit the club? Oh, right. Why? We were all working so hard. Well, I guess that's kind of why. Huh? I tried my best and I just don't feel like putting in any more effort. Gets me real hungry too. But I was really looking forward to practicing for the full tournament together. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to upset you guys or anything. But you did, though. Oh, right. What about Senpai? You talking about me? No, Masaya Senpai. He hasn't said anything. Hasn't he said anything to you? He has to have. I could tell how shocked he was back when you first told us. It was written all over his face. Masaya? Nope. Huh? He hasn't said a thing to me. You aren't avoiding him, are you? No, we still talk. Oh, but he did ask me again later that day if I was serious about quitting. So he... Well, I told him I didn't have any drive to keep playing, and he said, alright. That was it. You didn't scare him off by saying a bunch of rude stuff to him, did you? I feel like you're saying some pretty rude stuff right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No, that's cool, but why do you think Masaya would try and stop me? He promised me something. And that promise means I can't quit? No, it doesn't concern you. He promised me he'd help me win. I feel like I'm missing something here. How's that related to me quitting? He knows the only reason I'm in this club is because of you. He says you have to copy me. Do whatever you want. But I want to play FC with you. Figured you'd say that. Well, I'm quitting, but it's not like you'll never see me again. I'll drop by to hang out when I'm bored. And I bet Madoka will want me to help her with all sorts of stuff. It's not going to be that much different, I promise. If you say so. If you want my advice, I say stick with it if you really want to. But if you don't see a point in staying without me, you can quit. Is there any chance you'll change your mind? I doubt it. Still, there is a slight chance, right? Technically, I'm guess. You never know what will happen. Fine, let's head to practice then. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to go today. You just said nothing would be different. Hi, everyone. Oh, hey there, Mashiro. Just you today? I asked Misaki-senpai to come, but she didn't feel like it. Damn, that sneaky little kitty. I was going to shove all that data work onto her, since she said she'd help me out with my manager duties, and I don't want to do it. I bet that's just a boring stuff. I like watching you guys practice. Seeing you improve feels super rewarding. Keep watching me, Madoka-senpai, because I'm going to improve a whole lot. Are you sticking with us? Huh? What? I don't remember ever saying I was going to quit. But I mean, Misaki's gone, so you leaving feels like the natural progression. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. You can't quit. Huh? I feel so lonely without Misaki-chan, and you too. Don't quit, please. They're like a bundle though. Can't have one without the other, you know. Asuka-senpai, I can't breathe. Oh no, I'm really sorry, Mashiro-chan. Don't die on us. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? Yeah, I mean, she'll be back before we know it. I know he'll do something. What are you talking about? Oh, by the way, I haven't seen Masaya-senpai. Where is he? Oh, he was here a while ago. Then he said he had to do something. He had something to do and took off. I see. I bet he's doing what I think he is. Yeah, he's already come up with a training regime for us. What? He went to go get things set up for practice? Well, yeah. What, is there something wrong with that? No, not... Huh? Masaya-san seems a lot more motivated now as president. Yeah, it's like he's actually getting serious. It's hard to believe, but I actually saw him taking FC notes during class. His pages were filled too. Do you think that's because he's president now? I just realized no one's calling him Prez. Oh, maybe that's why he's trying so hard. He wants us to acknowledge him. Oh no, I didn't realize at all. We should try calling him Prez as much as we can. I don't think so. Right. I'll go tell Prez we think of him as our president. I feel like that'd have the opposite effect. Sorry for getting sidetracked, Mashiro-oji. Maybe he's trying to come up with some sort of plan. Guess she's right here with us. I just don't even know anymore. Okay, but can you explain all this to me again? Fine. He broke a certain something which hurt me. Not on purpose though, of course. He was trying his best, but it's also kind of my fault. I don't honestly mind that he broke it, but he has a strong sense of responsibility, so I jokingly told him not to worry about it. But now he wants to do it again, which I'm not really against. It's really embarrassing, but I kind of like it, so I want to keep doing it. The problem is, he won't mention anything about the theme from before. I honestly feel like he might have just forgotten about it at this point, which makes me think he doesn't care about me and what we have going. It kind of hurts, to be honest. What's your opinion, Mum? I'm just too confused to think straight. Mashiro, do you have any good advice for me? Are you sure you want to be discussing this with your mother? What do you mean? Why wouldn't I? Well, because this is about, you know, a 3-letter word starting with S. I prefer if it was a 4-letter word beginning with L. No. Huh? What was that? Dude? Honestly, I know you're curious, but don't pretend to do the dishes so you can eavesdrop. You actually get why he's listening on us? I guess that's a married couple for you. I'd say most dads would have a mental breakdown after hearing something like that. He's relieved now, though, since it seems like we were wrong. Okay. So, do you have any advice for me? Well, I think anyone would have trouble coming up with advice after that vague explanation, but... Have you fallen for this boy? No. Fall is like him tricking me. Why are you asking that? I already said it wasn't on purpose. Okay. Anyway, my advice for you is to evaluate your feelings for this boy. That's the only thing you can do. Yeah, I guess so. That, and consider his feelings for you. His feelings for me? What about him is making you feel the way you do about him? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Got it. Thanks, Mom. Nudging closer. One thing before you leave. Yeah? This boy wouldn't happen to be the one who came over that one time, would it? Hinata was his name, I think? What? Oh, for goodness sakes, dear. I'm going to cut your allowance. Is he going to break his promise to me? And what was that promise, you say? Alright, good job. Let's call it a day. Ha! Ha! Ha ha! Masaya, Prez, you're a monster! Madoka, give him something to dry off with. Sure thing, Prez. I'll get right on it, Prez. Also, I've noticed that you both call me Prez now. Is that supposed to be sarcastic or what? Wait, no. Asuka can't do sarcasm. What? Wow. What? Prez? Not only did you completely misunderstand us, but that's what you have to say? I have tons of questions I need to ask you, Prez. I know you're the one behind this, Madoka, and once I have proof, you'll regret it. God, we're practically talking to ourselves here. Well, I'm gonna have to head out now. Take care of the rest here. Sure thing. There goes Prez. Yeah, he's been disappearing the second we're done with practice these days. Also, don't please call him Prez again. I'm scared of what he'll do to me. Oh, but I was just starting to get used to it. No, you definitely wouldn't. I have something to tell you. Oh, welcome back, Mashiro-chan. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be quitting the club. What? But Mashiro-chan? Guess you finally made up your mind. Yeah, I gave it a lot of thought. I just don't think I can work under a coach who doesn't value his players. Oh, the thing with Misaki. Yeah, I don't know why he's just letting her go. It's not like him. I think he has his own reasons for that, Mashiro-chan. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't know him well enough. I thought I did at one point, but it's hard to say that now. Deep down, you do believe in him. I can tell. She just doesn't want to admit it. Used to believe in him. But don't worry. I still intend to help out like Misaki's going to be doing. You're more than welcome to, but... well, that's only if I manage to find it in myself to forgive Masaya-senpai. What? Well, that's all I have to say. I'm going to go look for Senpai now. Try to show some mercy on the guy. Unfortunately, I can't make any promises. I'll be going then. Bye! Practice used to be so much fun, and everyone was so motivated. Where did it all go wrong? It'll all work out. I just know it will. Asuka-chan. They all still love each other. That's why I just know everything will be okay. He did fly in this direction, didn't he? I thought about his feelings, Mom. Long and hard. Maybe he's trying to give me a good excuse to quit since he knows I'll never be good at FC. Mashiro! But I'd rather he'd just be honest and tell me. He actually made me believe I had a shot. I purposely avoided talking about it because I knew I'd just devolve into me hurling insults at him. But that has gone on for too long. I just hope I don't get mad and end up slapping him or something. Oh, there he is! I lay down a couple of minutes ago, so it's hard to muster the energy to get up again. I've been pushing myself to a point of exhaustion lately. For me, the past week has been filled with data analysis and thoughts of the next day's practice. I've tested out tougher, more technical versions of drills we've already done. Huh? After fixing my bangs, I shamefully covered my face with my hands. Kunohama lost in its very first tournament. Of course it'd be silly to say it was all my fault and arrogance too. I'd be spitting in the faces of all the people who competed and all the hours they spent practicing. But the one thing I can do and must do is find a way to lead my players to victory. Working myself to death like this benefits nobody, and naturally I can't let my players see the toll this is all taking on me. That's why I'm lying down to get some much needed rest. I close my eyes as I think. It kind of feels like I'm just stroking my ego by telling myself all this. How lame is that? I'm too frustrated by my own weakness. That's all it really boils down to. But I can't mope around forever. I have to move on. I open my eyes again. I try to rationalize the sight I'm greeted with, but I can't. It's way too surreal. All I did was close my eyes for a couple of seconds, and now there's a girl floating before me. Is that what people say when they die? When angels come down to take them to heaven? Are you dead? This one is even kind enough to double check. Yep, I'm dead. Do I take her hand and fly up to heaven now? I don't know. Honestly, this whole situation is just so insane that my brain feels fried. That's why I replied the way I did. It just kind of came out of reflex. Maybe this is a dream. I overworked myself so much that I fell asleep out here. Is everything alright? It seemed like you were crying. Probably because I had my hands over my face. But she is right. To be honest, no. Everything sucks. There's no point in hiding it. At the end of the day, there's no sense in beating yourself up over losses and mistakes. You can't change what's already happening no matter how much you want to. But it's still damn hard to take. Losses hurt. And I don't think experiencing it any number of times will ever change that. Except now I'm a little older in the position of coach. I can't let my players see me all depressed like this. That's why I've been getting away from them after practice. I need to be alone time to let it all out. It's hard to stay positive, honestly. Sometimes I find myself wishing I could just run away from life and all my problems. If only this angel could take me with her. Senpai? Oh my goodness sakes. This comes into view? Oh no. Let's go. Really? I'm sure you'll find better. You'll feel better after a quick flight. I'll come with you and keep you company. Sure, sounds good. I slowly extend my hand out and squeeze. Huh? What? Wait, is that you, Mashiro? That startled me so much I just jumped back on an entire foot. I mean, I thought for sure I was in a dream, and then I just felt that sharp, distinct feeling of a hand. It was soft, small, and warm. Of course, who else do you think you were talking to? She lands and narrows her eyes like she's just realized something. I know you'd rather have a Suki-senpai, so I apologize. When did I ever say that? Actually, forget all that. I was thinking some super embarrassing things just a second ago. Wait, that's not important. I screwed up big time. I know I couldn't let my players see me down in the dumps like this, but that is exactly what just happened. Sorry about that. I must have been asleep. Heh. I guess even you can get discouraged at times. Good to know. You didn't see anything. It's something FC related, isn't it? You know, I feel like I'm not getting to you. Were you listening to what I said? Well, you're trying to act tough, and FC is the only thing I can think of that would make you act like that. Now you're totally off base. I know I'm right. I don't remember ever seeing you act enthusiastic about anything before we joined the club. You always looked out of it. I couldn't understand why Misaki-senpai liked someone as dull as you. She is pretty sharp though, so maybe she saw through that act of yours. Huh? You're overthinking things. As I remember it, we kind of became friends after I bought her lunch one time. Honestly, she's so carefree that she can make friends with just about anyone. But she's also incredibly whimsical. One second she's interested in you, the next she's not. That's exactly what happened with the club. Do you mind if I shoot you a question? Depends on what it is. Is your problem related to Misaki-senpai? Why do you think that? When I brought up her name, I saw you grimace for a second. It's the same face you were making earlier. The face I was making earlier. Oh, I know, you don't have to say it. That pitiful face I was probably making when she thought I was crying. Her expression on the other hand, I don't know how I'd define. It's like she's struggling internally over whether or not to say what she's about to say. You can tell me anything that's on your mind. I won't be upset with you. I was actually wanting to say a few things to you today. That's why I came to find you. That doesn't sound good. I just now realize that she never told me why she's here. I guess I was just too overwhelmed by her sudden appearance. But I think I'll save that for another day. How come? I wouldn't feel right doing that with the sorry state you're in right now. Yeah? You're just being so nice to me, Mashiro. I don't know what to make of it. If you don't like me, then say so. Then I could follow in Misaki-senpai's footsteps and... Her voice is so soft that I can't make out what she said. You don't have to worry about hurting my feelings. I'm ready for it. Thank you, Mashiro. Huh? You're the reason I'm able to stay strong right now. I mean that whole Okay, this is confession time. We entered our first tournament hoping to do big things, but we completely failed. And as time passed, that initial feeling of hopelessness turned into a sharp pain that ate away at my heart. The party I suggested the other day was an outlet for my depression. It was my way of asking who was still in it, who was still willing to stick with me and play FC. Wow. That's deep. I didn't know Masaya-senpai or Masaya-san suffered from depression. And... training someone was his way of tackling his depression. I probably just didn't want to be hit with the words "I'm quitting" before I'd prepare myself. I can't honestly say I was completely ready to hear them by the time of the party, but it did help me catch Masaki's disinterest early enough. It's like all my worries and fears came to light with that. I kept telling myself, what if I'd just given her more attention before the summer tournament? Or what if I'd done a better job of honing Asuka's talent and she did better at the tournament, even if she didn't place higher? Then maybe we could have avoided this outcome, even with the exact same results from the tournament. I couldn't make Misaki stay. I couldn't get Asuka to unleash her full potential. I couldn't keep my promise Mashiro. Mashiro though, she forgave me. All she wanted was for me to help her win the next time. Just hearing that lifted my spirits tremendously. That's why I'm still giving practice 110%, 10% despite Misaki and Prez's absence. Prez's absence was a yearly thing though. I owe it all to you, Mashiro. Okay, I don't really understand. Well, that's unfortunate, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I couldn't bear the shame I'd feel saying something like that out loud again. But Misaki-senpai quit, so That's why you're putting in double the effort, right? Huh? That's probably the only way to change Misaki's mind. Make our club fun, but dedicated. If she sees that, she's bound to return. I thought you'd already given up on her coming back. What? Of course not. I just know how stubborn she is. She's dead set on quitting, so she won't listen to anything I say. I confirmed it with her one last time, and that was the last I spoke of it to her. I swear on my honor that I'll rekindle her passion though, even if that flame is virtually non-existent now. What's wrong? Do you have feelings for Misaki-senpai or something? You know, you really should stop associating every tiny bit of affection with romance, yeah. Well, even if you don't, I do love Misaki-senpai. That's pretty damn obvious at this point. Did it never occur to you that I'd leave the club as she did? No, it really didn't. I swear on it. Why are you playing with your hair? Don't think I don't see you sweating. I don't know who you think you're fooling, but sure isn't me. Well, I mean... What? You and I made a promise, Mashiro. I told you I'd help you win. Her breath is caught in her throat for a brief second before she quickly exhales. Fine. You win. Then she narrows her eyes and looks straight at me. From this point onward, you and I share the common goal of bringing Misaki-senpai back to the club. Before making that decisive statement. Don't forget, I also want to focus on the fall tournament. That goes without saying. Don't think for a moment that I've forgotten about our promise. Of course not. Are you the type of person that gets more motivated with a harder to reach goal? Absolutely. It's my job to give you girls wings strong enough to reach whatever heights you want. Besides, I doubt that goal is impossible as you're making it out to be. Winning at the tournament at is not the thing with Misaki. She just had an unlucky run with a tough opponent last time. I'm her coach, so I know better than anyone how good she really is. I get you really do believe in us. Of course I do. That's the coach's job, Mashiro. Well, to be honest, I kinda doubted you. Wait, hold up. Where's this coming from? I was really upset with you before I got here. Oh? I was prepared to potentially slap you and leave. Could you at least tell me why? It's too embarrassing to say now, so no. You're just gonna keep me guessing. Well, anyway. I know what she was about to say, which is why Man, here I was hoping to end this conversation on a good note. Huh? I guess I'm just not good enough. Can't even bring a smile to a single one of my players' faces. No, I wasn't trying to blame you. I just want to apologize since, well, I think I owe you one. She responds flustered. Mashiro is such a kind, honest girl. She was so furious at me, she intended to slap me. Yet she gave me a hand when she saw me feeling down. That takes a lot of strength. If she can do it for me, I'm sure she extends this kindness to everyone. She hardly even likes me after all. I can't believe you, senpai. You weren't even going to give me the chance to apologize to you. Man, this is depressing. I feel like crying. Oh, will you just listen to me? This girl's kindness almost feels wasted on me. She's been considerate enough to listen to my problems, when she could have easily yelled at me and left. So I repeat a simple thank you in my mind. Thanks, Mashiro. I feel better now. Just so that you know, your rudeness toward me today won't go forgotten. My face breaks into a bit of an awkward smile. Her words may sound aggressive, but I know she's really trying to cheer me up. Yeah, I always saw him in a positive light. Coach? Yes, Rika? Did something happen? That's a pretty vague question. What kind of something do you have in mind? Well, you don't seem as stressed as you were before, Coach. You're actually more relaxed. Yep. It doesn't seem like you're hustling as hard anymore. Well, I wasn't trying to act any different. I just want to give myself a motivational boost, but apparently that seems real unnatural to the others. Well, if you guys think I'm acting different, I guess there might be some reason. Who knows? Why are you acting all shady? Because I want to avoid the topic, obviously. Unfortunately, one among us happens to know exactly what's going on with me. Oh, I'm sure there has to be a reason, right, Masaya-senpai? Yeah, she's doing a really great job of hiding it. Oh, on the other hand, on that note, Asuka and Madoka stopped calling me Prez. Just thinking about the whole thing gives me a headache, so I accepted it. No questions asked. Well, I'd like to get started with practice, but I have one question that needs to be asked. I look at Asuka, Madoka, Mashiro. What are you two doing here? Then I squint my eyes as I look at our two guests lined up after Mashiro, Misaki and Prez. Arasaka reached out to Madoka and told her to tell me to keep showing up to practice every now and then. She messaged me online about it. Well, this was kind of my original plan, even though I quit. I was still going to show up to hang out from time to time. You asked them to come, Mashiro? Huh? Why is she playing dumb? But anyway, Hinata, what's this I hear about you being stressed lately? Is the pressure of fitting my shoes getting to you already? No, it has nothing to do with me being the new president. I thought so. Guess I didn't teach you enough about this job. What are you trying to say? If you really want, Hinata, I can stick around and keep being club president for a little while longer. Okay. I looked towards his sibling for clarification. That is to say, towards Madoka. Apparently, he just said he was retiring in the heat of the moment during the party and now he regrets it. He was even saying, if I can't go back to my old FC club, I'll just start a new one. Really? I just want to play some FC, damn it! And that's how our former president reclaimed his position. Oh, but just to be clear, I'm still out. I know. Mashiro looks at me and gives me a subtle nod. No matter what she says, we're going to do everything we can to bring her back. It's time for our club to get back into high gear. Our goal, the fall tournament. Ooh! An energy-filled roar resounds across the beach. This is Prez's way of getting pumped up for practice. It really feels like we're back to how things were before the tournament. All the people are here yet, but it's not quite the same. Now that Masaki's taking a more supportive role, we can afford to give each person more attention. We've been explaining things in much greater detail now as a result, which allows for more thorough coaching. As much as I'd love for Masaki to go back to playing, I'd be a fool for not taking advantage of this situation. So first I want you to practice some basic flying maneuvers. After that, we'll try recreating some situations from prior games and drill what the right course of action is into your head. Roger! Asuka's best weapon is her insight and imagination, so my goal is to develop that through hammering the fundamentals and various tough situations into her. Essentially, I'm trying to expand her already almost limitless pool of options. Learning new things is so exciting. Well, we'll see if you're still smiling by the end of it. I try messing with her a little bit. Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm going to give you your schedule for the next few months leading up to the fall tournament. Okay. You will start with 300 high and low yo-yos daily. 300 of each? And what do you mean start with? This alone will take up all of my practice time. Yeah, at first. What do you mean? If you fly like you did in tournament, that number is perfectly manageable. Really? Yeah, all you've got to do is reduce the time it takes to do each yo-yo for 2 seconds. Excuse me, for 2 seconds. Excuse me. That's not that easy. Our first step will be to get you to a point where you can bring out your full potential during practice. You'll have to do that if you even want a shot at beating anyway. Just a shot. You're up for it. If that sounds too hard, I can lessen it a bit. I'll do it. I want to beat anyway, Sam, no matter what it takes. Great. I'll be working you hard, so be prepared. Wait, why not increase practice time by 2 hours? That way we'll be able to practice other stuff too. No, that'd be a bad idea. I don't want you to overwork your body. Oh, I thought I had a great plan. Well, it's the kind of suggestion I was expecting from you. Not that that's a bad thing. So, according to what Masaya says, your stamina is way too weak because of your size. We'll work on building up your stamina first. Then after that, we'll practice speed and acceleration to get you more mobile on the playing field. Hey, are you even listening, Mashiro? Of course I am. Getting private lessons from you is a dream come true. It almost feels too good to be true. I'm in heaven, but... There you go, getting distracted again. What's the deal? Curious about what Asuka and Masaya are doing over there? Oh no, not at all. I was just wondering if that bird brain still remembered that promise we made to. What was that? Oh no, it's nothing. I was just talking to myself. Oh yeah, you're acting kind of sulky today, Mashiro. Talk about a rare sight. I'm sorry for spoiling the mood. I should be smiling right now. After all, I get to be alone with my Misaki-senpai. Oh, don't worry about that. Masaya gave me a training regime for you that'll quickly wipe any smile off of your face. Misaki-senpai. Are you even listening to me? After Mashiro. Don't lie. I know you're in love. Just say it. Some things need to be said out loud. Well, sure, but I'd rather honestly not. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Just come out and say it, please. Do I have to? Yes, you do. I can't hear you. I'm in love, okay? I'm in love. Yes, me too. Man, look at those lovebirds go. Oh, I guess you could probably hear them too. I probably don't have to tell you, but just in case, we're talking about FC. So what? I couldn't care less about what he's saying. Masaki-senpai, please, don't stare so much or you'll make me blush. How long has it been? I don't know what you're asking me, but it sounds like you're misunderstanding something. Oh, okay, it's jealousy, isn't it? Stop grinning at me like that. I'm not jealous. Yikes, he's looking our way. Better get back to work. Jealousy. Oh, Misaki-senpai, why are you being so nice to me? You're going to make me fall in love with you even stronger than it already is. Where'd that come from? I'm about to fall, Misaki-senpai, please catch me. What? You do know you're just going to get repelled, right? Phew, you really saved me there. That's why I love you, Misaki-senpai. You always save me in my time of need. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Look, we really need to get back to work. Oh, great. Now Masaya's coming over here. The Misaki-Mashiro team doesn't seem to be doing anything when I took a look. So I'm flying over to get them back on task. Hey, I'm not seeing any practice going on over here. Yeah, I know. We were just about to get started. Good. Pretty golden words coming from someone who's just messing around with Masaki-senpai. Don't you agree, Masaki-senpai? Guess she overheard that conversation. Alright, I'll admit I was fooling around, but I'll get back to work now. Get back to your flirting work from Masaki-senpai. I never heard those two words used together like that. Flirting? Work? Yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. That aside though, Mashiro's been real sassy today. Maybe she's mad I disrupted her alone time with Misaki. You think you know how flirting? Well, let's show him, Misaki-senpai. Yeah, let's not. Quit ignoring the laws of physics and back up some, please. Or maybe it's because Misaki is responding to her advances like this. Probably a combination of the two. Meow. Now she's circling around Misaki, purring in evident bliss. Occasionally she'll throw a glance my way. It's a cue for me to buzz off, basically. Fine, have it your way. Ah, I'll leave you two alone, but promise me you get some practice in. Man, what did I do to peel off this time? I do owe Mashiro a lot, so I want to help her improve as much as I can. But it's a little hard when she acts like this. Is she really that upset over Misaki? Man, would it kill this girl to at least give her a hug or something? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I'm rooting for her a little now. Masaya, can we please switch or something? There's no way we're gonna get anything done when she keeps frowning over me like this. Misaki-senpai? Ironically, she suggests that right after I thought of wanting to spend some quality time alone. I really wish she'd be less dismissive towards Mashiro. I wanted to realise how much Mashiro actually cares about her. No, I'm already working with Asuka. Wow, you're petrified. Are you petrified? Huh? What's she even talking about? Who cares about him? Come on, Misaki-senpai, let's go practice on our own. Mashiro flies off in a fit of rage. Leaving me and Misaki just awkwardly staring at each other. If only you weren't so dense. Huh? Well, anyway, try to be a little nice to her, okay? Look, I'll handle Asuka. You go and help Mashiro practice. I asked you to be with her. Well, I couldn't explain the stuff to her properly. You're just saying that so I can go over and help her. Still, I have to do something that's affecting practice. I know this isn't what Mashiro wants, but I agreed to Masaki's proposal. Sorry, Misaki. Sorry, Misaki insisted that I be your partner instead. I know you're upset about Misaki ignoring you, but we have to practice. You know, I don't think I'll ever understand what you see in that girl. Did my remark really want that death glare? Okay, first, I'll explain your... Things must have gone real bad with Misaki. But then again, would she direct her anger from that onto me? I kinda doubt it. Looks like we've got a rocky road ahead of us. Yeah, seems very rocky already. It seems very fragmented, this club. At the moment. And it's Mashiro who's making it awkward. Ooh! Perez was just working out with Madoka this whole time. At least he's got some consistency. Whew! I already kill for a shower right about now. Nothing beats taking a nice long one when it's hot out and you've sweat a lot. Maybe I'll force Shinin to make us one. A handmade shower room? I'm not sure I'd be comfortable with that. What do you need a shower for, Madoka? Literally all you did was hold down Prez's foot the whole time. How'd practice go for you, Mashiro Ochi? Huh. Everything okay? Yeah, it's nothing worth mentioning. Sorry for making you guys think something was up. Okay, but if there's ever something buggy, you can always come to me. Thanks, Asuka-senpai. Huh. You're all worked up over Oh, no. Oh, Misaki-senpai. Wait until I have my guard down to sneak up on me and... You'll make me fall for you over again. Yeah, I get that you don't know how to respond, but that's not an excuse to randomly shove that in there. Also, I didn't want you to have your guard down. I just thought you wouldn't want the others overhearing this. I appreciate that. Right, we're getting a bit off topic. Back to Masaya. Tell me what's going on. I don't know why I was being so mean to him today. Don't you know deep down, though? I don't. I just unconsciously started acting that way, and I couldn't stop myself. Well, that's a dead giveaway. It is what I think it is. Is it what I think it is? Go on. Do I not like Asuka-senpai? What? How'd you arrive at that conclusion? What else could it be? I got irritated when I heard her talking with Senpai, and I couldn't get over the frustration all throughout practice. I just don't know how I grew to hate someone as genuinely kind as Asuka-senpai. Am I just a horrible person at heart? Is that it? Ugh. I don't even feel like continuing this, to be honest. I'll go test it out. Be right... You're making things double worse. How? Asuka-senpai? What's up, Mashiro-chan? Oh, do you want to join our heated debate about showers? The pressure has to be at least high enough that it hurts a teensy bit, don't you agree? I want you to let me hug you for a moment. What? What? You're so soft and cuddly. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm down for a group hug. What are you guys doing? Now it's time to unleash a sumo move I learned from Shin. Sumo move? Madoka-chan, what was it? Whoa! Oof, poor Asuka. So how'd it go, Mashiro? Learn anything? I figured with a hug I realised well, if I hated her, but I actually really enjoyed hugging Asuka-senpai. I like her a lot. Mashiro-chan, save me! I still don't really understand your test, but I feel like you shouldn't be ignoring cries for help from a person you supposedly like a lot. But if it wasn't Asuka-senpai, then why was I acting like that? 'Cause you like him, duh. Like him. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? Well, yeah. That's impossible. I love you, Misaki-senpai. I really, really love you. I mean, I appreciate your thoughts and all, but that doesn't mean you don't like him. I just remembered I put the towel outside to dry. I'll be right back. Oh, Misaki-senpai, I'm figuring the same thing as you. Ignoring this subject is just a sign that she is in love with him. Wait, don't... Man, I always knew Mashiro was kind of dense, but has it always been this bad? Where are we after all this time? Now, where's my towel? Okay, there it is. Phew. I probably need to apologize to him. Do I like him, though? Is that really what this is? Oh, hey, Rasuka. Are you guys done changing? Ah! See, Hinata? It's just like I told you. I can do about 200 squats in the time it takes for girls to change. They're a little fast today, though. I mean, sure, but the rate you do squats is plain inhuman. Mashiro, what are you doing? She's pressing her forehead up against the bus. Kind of like she's frustrated, or upset, or something. I don't really know why she's doing it. The metal part of that bus is hot. You'll burn your forehead if you keep doing that. Ah! What? Ah! Okay, now she's shaking for a different reason. What the? Are you okay, Mashiro? Time to fly me out! Not even a second later, she's flying off into the distance. What was that about? Talk about a lightning quick dash off. Fly off, in this case. Huh? Why am I so stupid? I don't know. I don't know why that. Why are you asking us that? I'm sorry, Senpai. I want you to coach me. I'm sorry, Senpai. I want you to coach me. Alright, today will be the day I apologize. But it's not because I like him. I still don't know that for sure yet. Senpai... Coach, let's do the thing again today. Well, I am your coach, so if it gets you motivated for practice, I guess I should. I throw out an excuse just in case she thinks I actually want to do this, but I don't think she got the memo. It's oddly reminiscent of Prez's activation key. Spirit, spirit, spirit. Speak of the devil. Please repeat after me. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Okay. This is gonna drag on. Earth to Mashiro. Can you cheer up a little, maybe? Okay, sorry. Oh. You're not really acting any more cheerful. How's it going, Mashiro? Oh, Minori, hey. What you doing here? Summer break. Oh right, you got your club practice going on, huh? Well, I'm just stopping by our classroom to grab my Chinese dictionary. What about you? All the schools' sports clubs are having their summer tournaments and stuff, so I'm running around doing interviews. Staying busy, I see. Oh, that reminds me. You all are doing some practice matches against Takafuji, right? They've got a new president now, too. I can't go cover it, but I'll be wishing you luck. What? Huh? I wasn't told anything about practice matches at Takafuji. Maybe I just got wrong info or something. Things have been super hectic for me lately. Sorry about that. No, it's alright. I'm glad to give you so much to do. Hope your interviews all go well. Thanks! Alright, I have to go get going now. I'll text you sometime. Good luck, Mashiro, and fly hard, Meowt. Thanks, Minori. See you later. Huh. What's she doing now? Mashiro-an! Gosh. What are you doing? I thought you left. Why are your arms around my neck? And quit rubbing your head against mine. It's way too hot out for this. Something good happened to you lately? Why are you asking me that? Well, that was a big sigh there. And when a journalist sees that, they know. Whoa. Let go of me, Miss Paparazzi. Come on. Come on, I was just playing with you. If you want someone to talk to, I'm always down. Don't you have interviews to get to? Oh, I do. Tons of them. But I'm a super uber skilled journalist, squeezing him some time to listen to a good old friend's a clinch. Minori? Knowing you, it's probably something like, I haven't been able to meet my weekly gaming quota with all that practicing I've been doing. No worries, I'm in the same boat. Do I really want to talk to you about this? Not the paparazzi. So before I start, this is all about a friend of a friend. A friend of a friend, huh? There's been a certain boy on her mind lately. Oh, I knew. Congratulations, Miss Shiro. You go, girl. Is that something you want to congratulate someone for? Wait, I told you, this is about me, and why did you say I knew it? What's this supposed to mean? Don't sweat the small stuff. Just a simple language mistake, so tell me, who's the lucky fella? Would you normally ask for the guy's name after being told something like this? Of course, everyone would. Well, I think she said it was a guy in her club. He's a year older than her. What's his name? Don't know? Maybe it's one of those names you just can't seem to remember. I wouldn't forget my... Oh, why the freak out, Mashiro? That M.A. a part of his name or what? Miyama-senpai, that's his name if I remember correctly. Masaya. Miyama-senpai? Can't say I know anyone here with that name. Phew, that was close. What was wrong? What was that? Nothing. She didn't say She didn't say he was from here though, so he could be from another school. Sure, he's from a different school, Mashiro. Minori kind of gets what's being lashed on here. I don't really like the way you said that. So what about him? What about him caught your attention? His debt? His criminal record? How many ladies he keeps on his side? Those sound like negative reasons why someone would catch my attention. But yeah, according to my friend, she's still sorting out whether or not she likes the guy. I don't want any part of this. Wow, why are you wimping out now? You're the one who wanted me to tell you. I could maybe offer a little help if that was about how to confess, but actually, they probably have better ideas on how to do that than me. So I'm guessing your problem is with something else. Yeah, well the thing is, this girl has always had feelings for a certain other person before Miyami-senpai came along. That's what I've been told at least. Oh, okay. What are your thoughts? Sounds like a blank. I've never actually heard someone say that word outside of movies and games. Hey, don't cry, I was just being silly. Plus, people use that word all the time as a slang word. Right. As I was saying though, love comes in all shapes and forms, but I don't think you just fall for someone overnight, right? Depends on the person. We're talking about me. Wasn't this about a friend of a friend? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Man, I don't know how you can just power through that. You ever think about reverting your playstyle back to fighter? Oh, I know. Something hit you? Wouldn't she forget about all this new guy if she just deepened her relationship with the person she already loves? Don't know about that. Sounds like it might make the situation worse. Can you help me out here, Minori? Depends on how far you're willing to go. Anything it takes. Well, if you want something that'll do the trick, here, lean in. Huh? How about that? Close enough? Well... Okay. Wait, what? What are you trying to make me do, you idiot? I can't believe you. It's a good thing you reacted that way, in a sense. You violated my... Oh dear, if that's off the table, you just have to overload them with cuteness. Great. What on earth has... I think we can get the gist of what she did. The fact that she had said those 3 strings of words meant that there was some sort of licking going on with ears. Anyway, folks, this route is really complicated, and it's also brought out a side to the protagonist in which we have not yet seen before. Like, we know it hit him hard about the FC related stuff that happened in his past, but I didn't think it would lead to a form of negativity that would be depression. Hey, there's an umbrella there. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next time of Aokana. With all of these routes put together, you can put together the whole story of the protagonist and this journey that we're having. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.